Have you ever been texting your crush? Everything seemed to be going well, and then, out of nowhere, they started replying less. Maybe their messages became shorter, or worse, they stopped replying altogether. If that sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not alone. Most guys think attraction disappears because they said the wrong thing. But in reality, it's often the small texting habits that slowly push a crush away without you even realizing it. The good news: these mistakes are easy to fix once you know what they are. In this video, I'll show you 11 texting mistakes that could be ruining your chances with your crush and what to do instead if you want to keep them interested. Let's get into it. 1. Starting every conversation the same way. Let's be honest. If every conversation starts with, "Hey, what's up?" or "How was your day?" your crush already knows exactly what to expect. There's nothing wrong with these messages once in a while, but if they're your only conversation starters, they quickly become forgettable. Instead, give them something fun to respond to. Maybe remind them of something funny that happened, ask an interesting question, or tease them playfully. The goal isn't just to get a reply, it's to make them look forward to hearing from you. 2. Replying the second they text you. When your crush sends a message, it's exciting. But if you answer every single text within 5 seconds every single time, it can send the wrong message. Starts to look like you're sitting around waiting for them instead of living your own life. That doesn't mean you should ignore them or play mind games. Just reply when it feels natural. Finish what you're doing, then text back. People are attracted to someone who has their own hobbies, goals, and life outside their phone. Confidence comes from balance, not availability. 3. Double texting when they haven't replied. This one catches a lot of people. You send your crush a message. 5 minutes pass. Then 10. Suddenly you're wondering if they saw it, so you send another text. "Did you get my message? Everything okay? Guess you're busy." Stop right there. Sometimes people are genuinely busy, sometimes they forget to reply, and sometimes they're just not interested. No matter which one it is, sending more messages rarely helps. If they want to continue the conversation, they'll come back. Give them the chance to miss your messages instead of overwhelming them with more. 4. Going overboard with emojis. Emojis can make texting more fun. But when every sentence ends with 3 laughing faces, heart emojis, fire emojis, and winks, it starts to feel like you're trying too hard. Think of emojis like spices in cooking. Use just enough to enhance the conversation. Your personality should be what grabs your crush's attention, not a screen full of colorful icons. A simple smiley every now and then is much more effective than using 5 in every message. 5. Trying too hard to impress your crush. Many people think attraction comes from proving how successful, funny, or interesting they are. So they constantly talk about themselves. They mention every achievement, every expensive thing they bought, every compliment they've ever received. Here's the problem. The more you try to prove your value, the more it looks like you're unsure of it yourself. Instead of trying to impress your crush, focus on building a genuine connection. Ask questions, share stories, laugh together. The best conversations happen when both people are enjoying each other's company, not when one person is trying to win approval. 6. Saying sorry too often. Being polite is a good thing. But if every other message starts with sorry, you might be hurting your chances without realizing it. Sorry for texting you. Sorry for the late reply. Sorry if I'm bothering you. Unless you've genuinely done something wrong, there's no need to apologize for every little thing. Constant apologies can make you seem unsure of yourself, and confidence is much more attractive than constantly seeking reassurance. If you replied late, simply continue the conversation. If there was a misunderstanding, explain yourself and move on. Own your words with confidence. 7. Texting your crush all day long. Here's a mistake many people confuse with showing interest. Just because your crush replies doesn't mean you need to keep the conversation going from morning until night. When you're constantly messaging with nothing meaningful to say, the excitement starts to disappear. Instead of looking forward to hearing from you, your crush may begin to see your messages as routine. Don't text just because you're bored. Text because you have something fun, interesting, or meaningful to share. Sometimes giving each other a little space makes the next conversation even better. Remember, it's not about how many texts you send, it's about how memorable they are. 8. Sending good morning texts every single day. A thoughtful good morning message can be sweet, but sending one every single day when you're not even dating can create the wrong impression. It can make it seem like you're treating your crush like they're already your partner. Instead, let those messages happen naturally. Surprise them once in a while instead of turning it into a daily routine. When something becomes predictable, it loses its charm. A little mystery keeps things exciting. 9. Always looking for their approval. Have you ever caught yourself asking questions like, do you think I'm funny? Am I your favorite person to text? Be honest. Do you like me? It's completely normal to wonder how your crush feels, but constantly looking for reassurance puts pressure on the conversation. Instead of trying to get them to validate you, focus on enjoying the interaction. Confidence comes from believing in your own value, not from waiting for someone else to confirm it. Ironically, the less you seek approval, the more attractive you often become. 10. Being too afraid to ask your crush out. Many people wait for the perfect moment. Weeks turn into months. Months turn into never, then someone else comes along. If you've built a good connection, don't be afraid to make a move. Instead of saying, so, maybe, if you're not busy, we could probably hang out someday. Try something more confident. I'm checking out that new cafe this Saturday, you should come. Simple, relaxed, confident. Whether they say yes or no, you'll respect yourself for being direct instead of wondering, what if? 11. Refusing to let the conversation end. Not every conversation is meant to last forever. Sometimes the chat naturally slows down. That's okay. The mistake is trying to force it back to life, sending random messages like, haha. So, you still there? Only makes things awkward. Instead, know when to leave the conversation on a good note. If your crush enjoys talking to you, they'll often start another conversation later. And if they don't, that's valuable information too. Don't waste your energy chasing a conversation that's already finished. Sometimes the strongest move is knowing when to step back. If there's one thing to remember from this video, it's this. Don't text your crush from a place of fear. Don't text because you're worried they'll forget you. Don't text because you're desperate for a reply. Text because you're enjoying getting to know them. The best conversations happen when both people are equally interested, equally curious, and equally excited to talk. Focus on building a real connection instead of trying to impress them. Confidence, authenticity, and patience will always take you further than sending more messages. Now it's your turn. Which of these texting mistakes do you think people make the most with their crush? Or have you ever caught yourself making one of them? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading your experiences. If this video helped you, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to Relationship Radar, and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos on dating, attraction, and relationships. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.